Okay, so here's my formula. Pi to the 16 over k to the kth power.
Yep.
Times 1 over factorial k.
Yep.
Times the square root of 2k minus 1 to the 2k power.
And that should... We're looking at if it's greater than 1.
Okay, and I tested out f of x, but let's just test out like f of 5 here. Oh, and that's unfortunate. That's going to give me a weird number. Negative 1 plus
Square root
of 10. That whole thing to the 10th times pi to the 5th. And that should be over 5 factorial times 16. But let's make this a number instead. Give me a number for that. And that is 0.005.
Which is not bigger than 1.
Which is not bigger than 1. Okay, so what number do you want to try next?
Let's try 100.
100. 0.00.
Got smaller.
001, it got smaller.
Maybe.
So it seems like it's shrinking from 5 to 100.
We have a huge factorial.
Yeah, we have a huge factorial.
Maybe we could try like 3.
3, okay. In 3 dimensions, does it look like our sphere was outside?
No.
No.
Well, but it's like closer.
0.01.
Closer than ever. We could go to like 1 dimensions.
In 3 dimensions, sorry, f of 3, I forgot, our dimension's twice this. So in 6 dimensions, remember our formula only works in even dimensions. So in 6 dimensions, the volume of our sphere is basically 1/100th, a little more than 1/100th.
So we could go, it seems like...
We go to the second dimension.
Okay, in the second dimension, that would be putting in 1. Is our circle outside of the square?
No.
In fact, that circle in 2 dimensions has a volume about equal to 0.33, so maybe 1/30th.
We could go
The square.
to...
If we go to the dimension 0, then it's not going to work.
No.
Because we have dividing by 0.
Okay, so we've checked. So actually, when we checked 100 here, we were actually looking at the 200th dimension, where we're at 0.000.
But it's getting smaller as you go out.
Okay, what do you want to try now?
We could try the 500th, so the 250th dimension.
The 200. So put in 250 here, and we'll check the 500th dimension.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
But, what? It got bigger now.
Huh, it got bigger.
So we can go higher.
Like what? Well,
500?
what number do you want to put in here? 500?
That would be 1,000.
The dimension
Now
1,000?
it's actually getting bigger.
0.02. Okay.
So,
Maybe like 1,000. We're almost there. So maybe
well,
like
kind of almost there.
750. So that would be 1,500.
1,500. So put in 750 here.
Yep. Oh,
And we get 244.
Wow.
What does that mean?
It got way big, way fast.
Yeah, it got outside. So in dimension 1,500, we're outside. Our sphere has actually, sorry, not even gone outside. Where that happened in the 10th dimension. The volume of that middle sphere is actually bigger than the whole cube in dimension
now we need to find
1,500.
the first one.
Yeah, let's find the
Let's
first
go
one.
back. Why don't we go back to the 500th, the 1,000th dimension?
Okay, in dimension 1,000, we're about 0.03.
What about 1,100?
Okay, so what would that be?
550.
550.
We're already,
0.15, 0.158, so we're at 16%.
How about 1,200?
1,200, that's dimension 6, or sorry,
600?
putting in K is 600 here. 0.90,
How about 1,300? Actually, no, 1,250.
okay, 625,
So already bigger.
already too big.
So it's between 1,100 and 1,150.
1,200,
So
Let's try
1,200.
Let's try 1,220.
okay, so putting in 610, already too big.
How about 1,210?
605, too big.
How about 601?
601, just too small.
602?
602, too small.
603?
What dimension is this going to be?
The 1,206th.
1,206 dimension
Wow.
is where it pops outside, or not pops outside, sorry, I keep saying it wrong. It's bigger. In dimension 1,206, that's the first time, at least in the even dimensions, that the middle sphere with dimension 1,206 is actually has a volume larger than the 1,206 dimensional cube.
we didn't check 1,205.
Yeah, we didn't do the formula for odd dimensions. So we know it's not true
For anything below.
in 1,204th dimension.
Or
Maybe we can
anything
do
below that.
we can do 602 and a half.
Well, except that's a good idea. In fact, we'll even do that.
But you'd get half factorials, right?
You would get half factorials, which is a bit of a strange number, but the formula is unfortunately just different. It's a different formula. But we can try. Sorry, I put in 604. I meant to put in 603. If we put in 602.5, that gives us a guess. It's just a little low. So maybe that would be dimension 1,205. Maybe it doesn't work, but we would have to check the actual formula. But what we do know for sure is that in dimension 1,206, our middle sphere is bigger
Yeah.
than the cube, has a volume bigger than the cube. Does that make any sense?
No.
No, not at all. But that's what the math tells us. Can you picture dimension 1,206 in your head?
No.
No, it would be 1,206 dimension everything.
Yeah. Do we have a 1,206 dimensional closet?
No.
No. And this is a strange fact about dimension 1,206. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
But cool, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, high five, guys. Good work.
Wait.